I am Groot. No, I'm just wanted to do that all day. Honestly, I'm working on the phones, but I'm pretty sure they'd fire me if I did. So thought I'd start out that way. That said, I'm going to experiment with something. I went looking for an old story of mine today, and I've been doing some editing on it. Badly needed some editing. I can't believe I even shared it with anybody before I edited it. But I thought I'd read it. It's a flash piece, so it's not very long. And I thought I'd try out this whole reading your fiction on your show thing and see how that works out. If it sucks, please let me know that it sucks, I guess. Be nice about it, but, if it sucks, let me know. If it doesn't suck, if you think there's something I should do with it, let me know. And I plan on posting the edited version on my blog probably tomorrow sometime. So I want to make sure that I've gone through and edited out the worst of the grammatical mistakes, but we'll see. Anyway, here it goes. So, miss, I must say you interview quite well, the man said, with pleasantries already forming in his head. There was nothing wrong with the woman per se. She was efficient, he supposed. She had a bachelor's degree with some little experience. All in all, a fine candidate. She looked back at him with a pleasant expression on her face. Her glasses, hair, and clothes, for all the world, put him in the mind of a librarian. Her brown hair pulled up in a bun with loose hair or two escaping, making her seem more pretty, actually. The dress she wore was simple, and with a white blouse to complete the picture. All this could be summed up in the word unassuming. And yet, there was something off-putting about the woman. The man could not understand it, but it felt as if he was not in the same world as her. I would really like to have this job, she said, nodding, as if agreeing with something that was not actually said. I would like the change of pace, of working in publishing, sir. I think you will find I bring many qualifications to the job. Yes, I can see that, said the man, with a somewhat wooden grin. He was, despite her qualifications, considering not hiring her, because of this uneasy feeling he had. Qualifications aside, she was unnerving. Well, miss, I will consider your application and get back to you in a week. Her smile slipped a bit. He could see the change in her eyes and assumed she realized he was not going to hire her. Some people became emotional about that, and why he planned on turning her down over the phone. He began to say something to calm her, but as he opened his mouth, she stood up abruptly. Her bag still on her shoulder, she widened her stance and put a finger on her lips, motioning him to be silent. Her eyes surveyed the office as if she might almost see through walls. She looked over at him abruptly and whispered, "Ninjas." He was quite certain he understood now. What was odd about her? It was crystal clear. She was insane, clearly. "Young lady," he began. The throwing star hitting the desk near the intercom interrupted his thoughts. The two ninjas dropping from the ceiling ended any notions the executive had of sanity. A beige-clad assassin landed in front of him, standing on the desk. The ninja pulled a sword from its scabbard. The executive was confused. Ninjas wore black, didn't they? He then realized the ninja was just the shade of the ceiling tile, complete with little dots. "Avast, ye scurvy dogs!" the woman yelled as she pulled the flintlock pistol from her bag. A loud crack and smoke flying stunned the executive. The ninja in front of him jerked once, then collapsed. The sword embedded in the desk, mere inches from the executive's hand. The remaining ninja charged with his sword held low, in what the executive imagined might be the standard ninja stance. The woman, who seemed to be the woman who had seemed so unassuming a few moments back, parried a sword stroke with a pistol and kicked out, driving the ninja back. She turned to look at the executive with a wide grin on her face. The executive blinked. He tried to shout a warning to the woman, whose back was now to the ninja. Before the words formed, though, she stepped sideways, reached out her hand, and grabbed the ninja's wrist. As he went past her, she spun in an almost graceful manner, taking the ninja where her hands led. She flipped him easily and disarmed him of the sword. The blade spun and twisted around her, and finally she brought it down, chisel point first, into the ninja's chest. He cried out for a moment, and then was still. Smoke still hung in the air from the flintlock's blast, and with a sulfur smell that comes with it. The woman turned to look at the executive. Her hair was now hanging down. She looked less like a librarian now and more like the captain of pirates. She grinned a wicked smile. And now, strangely, he felt less at ease with her. "Did I mention I kill ninjas?" she asked quietly. The interview ended shortly thereafter. Anyways, I wrote that story a while back for a friend of mine as a sort of meme thing, and the version I wrote, I didn't even edit before I posted it up. I just sort of jotted it down and posted it as quickly as I could. This is the first time I've actually taken an editing pass at it, and it needed one badly. I can't believe I did that. There was problems. Let's just put it that way. But I loved the concept of it, so I felt like, I'll go ahead and re-edit it and share it with people and see what people think. Anyways, I hope you guys like it. This is just me, an experiment, I've talked about doing some of my fiction up here, and I thought I'd give it a shot. And, if you do like it, I'll do more of it. If you don't like it, let me know, and I won't do more of it. I'll do something else. But I thought it would be fun to put up a little story and see what people think. This is a nice short piece, so I didn't feel like it would take up too much time, and I like the humor of it. But if you like the stuff I'm doing, feel free to subscribe. I like subscribing. There's going to be a thing somewhere. It says click here. It'll say subscribe. Yeah, probably. No, over here. Yeah, probably over here. Subscribe, and it'll be a little button. You click on it, it'll take you, and you can subscribe. Or it'll be down below. There's some things down below if you're watching on YouTube. Share with all the peoples, have all the funs, and I will talk to you guys later. I'm going to, after posting this, go to bed, because so need to go to bed. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye. Oh, and watch out for ninjas. They're tricky.